Hello, you're right, everyone. If you might have noticed, we got a bit of music underneath. Bit of a constructive feedback again last night, so hopefully it sounds alright. I was a bit worried about the copyright issues, but apparently gaming music and bits and bobs is absolutely okay, so just chuck Thunder Pokemon. If it's too loud, just let us know. If it's too quiet, also let me know, and I can change it around from there. Sean, as some of you probably know, especially the guys in the break, still isn't well, so I'm running this on my own since Steph decided to fill this one, and then you guys went ahead and filled the other one. Hello, Alex. That's Butterfree. The loser prize. I'm running out of things to find for you, to be honest. But I thought I'd mix it up. There's two loser prizes here. Steph's pretty much, well, you know, it's not pretty much. He has guaranteed that he has won a loser prize on the second one, and as these are quite smaller breaks, I didn't really know what I could give out, but I've got a poll up for left and right, so if you want to give us a vote on left and right, so those central breaks, then we can basically, if not, I'm just going to go that loser prize for this break. This is the first break, the second one's over here anyway. I'll just sort these packs out so people want to give a vote. We'll do the Rebel Clash first. So Rebel, Sword, Evolutions. You come in here giving me Jip. Hopefully we're not going to get all these error packs, but I can't remember who said the error packs earlier, but they had if we're classing them as error packs, they had the same with not getting hollows and stuff on their Rebel Clash pack in the tins. So I'm going to need you to give us a vote. It should be up. Yeah, Steph, and if he gets his, he's got Steph picked number 7 in the box, which is there as packs next. He's going to watch the stream back later, so no one give him spoilers. He's working 6 till 10, so he's going to watch it back after. So this is the first guys, which has got Steph in as well. Steph, Paul, Martin, Paul, Ali, Nathan, Martin, Nathan, Alex. If someone can give us a vote on left or right, otherwise I'm going to go that loser prize for the first one, and that loser prize for the second one, just single cards in each. It's vote left or vote right with the command. Literally, you vote space followed by left or right. Evolutions code. And hopefully that sounds alright underneath. Hopefully it's not too overpowering, but hopefully enough to fill in the space, the void, when I'm not talking. If you want it a bit louder, then let me know, but no one's complained yet. We've got a vote left in at the moment. I'll give it a couple, well, give it a few moments. I haven't got too many codes to give away, unfortunately, but I'm going to have to try and space them out. It looks like we're going on left end, so that's going to be the loser prize for this break. I'll close the poll. And I'll close it first, and then I'll show you what we've got. Quiet again about Sean being on the stream. Hello, Swifty. While it's loading, we're going to be going left anyway, so loser prize for the first one is the Ditto. With this Ditto in the other day, I found another one amongst my cards lying around the house. So loser for the first break, which has got Steph, Paul, Martin, Ali, Nathan and Alex in. The loser prize is the Ditto, but the Cloudbot just isn't loading up on the computer as usual. So, Steph, you've automatically got yours, which is a Piplup character card from Hidden Fates. That's going to be yours, so you've already won that one because you can't win or lose. Well, you can win or lose on your second break, which every pack hello central break. So I'm going to ignore the Cloudbot because it really is on a go slow. I told everyone 8 o'clock is in the break, so I suppose most of you may be here. Did you receive the bulk? I received a load of parcels today, so it may well be in there, but I haven't had a chance to look at any of it yet. After I've done these breaks, I'll sort everyone's bulk out. Yeah, sort all the bulk out from this break, and then I'll start going through people's parcels at some point, and I'll have a gander. We started in there with another green code. Let's see if we've got error packs. Well, at least we've got energy card. Sorry, I'm out of focus. I need to pull out the bulk if I can as I go along, just for the ones who want the bulk, so you'll have to bear with me. Coffin. So I need to pull, I think Steph, no it's not Steph, it's Paul, and Nathan. Oh, that's too many. I won't pull them out, I'll do it all after, save you holding you lot up. Yeah, giveaway is now working this time round. I thought I'd put it live yesterday, but it appeared that Cloudbot didn't put it live. And both 3. Typical. I think I might have this camera a bit closer to the playing map, but hopefully it's alright. We're on a white code. Well, it's nice to see the packs are working right this time. We've pulled Summit. It's a Copper Jar Rainbow. Well, considering what we pulled yesterday, that's already beastly over what we pulled yesterday. And that's for metal, well done mine. I'll remember to do the points this time. Ignore the poll, because the poll is sorted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points for Martin on his loser. Also good start there, Martin, considering last night he said he was taking a break until August. And he found out about the leaderboard points and is like, yeah, I've got to make sure I try and get in that Rebel Clash. Is that music underneath alright as well? Is it not too loud or not too? It's filling in the gaps, hopefully. That's why I need Sean, so she can help fill in the space with her extensive knowledge of Pokemon in green and white codes. Hopefully she'll be on the mend after she's done this course of antibiotics. And upside down Rillaboom. Upside down Rillaboom. Nevertheless, I can spin him around. And that's grass, that's Steph. Will be pleased. I'm sure he'll be trading that straight back in for credit. Unless he needs it. There might be a call down on the gamble yank. Don't know if you can just keep spinning, I'm not too sure. 1, 2, 3. If Cloudbot was working, I'd go through and sort it out so you can keep going. I think it's originally set to stop people just spamming through the chat, but it doesn't really matter, does it? At least we're getting a lot more white codes. I'll try and have a look for you, try and get it sorted in a minute. I'll leave the screen to load up. That's a point for the dark. Can you just let me know who's on dark, as I've now lost the overlay screen. I need to give a point to whoever's on dark. I can't remember who it is. Nathan. I'll do that before I forget. Probably got too much opened on a laptop now. I've got Spotify now going on to run the music through the debris. Get through this green pack. Screwed up. Hopefully everyone is having a fantastic Saturday. This Saturday, I think it is. If you want that putting on, I'll have a. I'm gonna say I assume I'm allowed all these on. Just bear with me. Final Fantasy 7. I've got it coming up as a Final Fantasy 7 remake on the top hit, so can't stop trimming nails. I can't get the cloud part up, but that should be on. Habits. Unless I've still got barbecue on. We had a barbecue, but I washed all my hands and that, so I didn't get barbecue on you. If yours was in, you could put barbecue on your cards. Bull picks and Privabass. You'll know the when's the raffle draw. Probably when we get to about 150 followers, maybe we'll just play it by eye, play it by ear, eye, whatever you want to call it. Dragapult VMAX, far better than yesterday so far. We're just gonna see how we go. We'll give it either till 150 or we'll draw it in a couple of weeks. I've got the screen back up now. I've turned that cloud thing off. It's just not loading up. It's doing me head in. So I've got my screen back now. And the Final Fantasy music, I don't really know Final Fantasy music. I'd have played that a long time ago, but it's not something I can relate to. Can you sell your cards in the? Can I sell my cards in the Facebook group? Oh, can you sell cards? Yeah. It's also a buy and trade thing in there as well, so feel free. I threw some of those legend dogs in there as discounted prices, try and kick it off a bit with people trying to use it as a buy and trade if they want to use it. Diggersby. Yeah, I wouldn't expect many people really coming along buying watch off our group, but we've all got to start somewhere, haven't we? And hopefully we can build it up. Oh, hey! How about that then? That obviously would have been from... That would have actually been from the same tin. There was no energy. Oh yeah, you're right. I didn't even notice. Yeah, we got 4 uncommons. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, we got 4 uncommons at that time. It's throwing me off a bit there. And that would have been because I've kept the packs the same this time, as you've seen. So that would have been from the same tin as well. So the same Dragapult Magikarp on that. Well, you couldn't ask better than that, Ali, on your first iron. 1, 2, 3. Ali, if anyone's interested or wondering who she is Alex's other half. Probably done for Alex really, but once it's going to. So the point, I have said the point will go to Alex for the leaderboard. As it's kind of him paying him for it. He's just using. Is that in focus? I feel like it's not. Well, that's a far better. Oh yeah, you know what? I'm not even looking at the energy at this time. I'm not. Suppose I've been none in this one. 1, 2, 3, 4 uncommon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And at least we start with at least we got the reverse and the rare in there. So that's the Rebel Clash out the way with the dodgy codes. Yeah, definitely bad print run, but we can't complain on those Dragapult VMAXs back to back. Sword and Shield. So we've got the dogs in this set, haven't we? Dogs. Trainer's always pretty good anyway for all that. We're in there with white code. I don't think we had any area packs with Sword and Shield degree and stuff. It was just the Rebel Clash, so hopefully. We're right there, Mr. Torkoal. We're doing a lot better here. Thank you for following Ban JB. Hello. I'm glad you joined tonight and rather than last night when we had that shambolic mess. I will be giving the evolution codes away as well, so I'll give another one here. And that's fire. So that's Paul, full art. 3 points for Paul. I think we do get something for Nathan as well, really, because Nathan's been in a few breaks and he's not had the best of luck on. I know he won the loser prize. Right, code, way. Whoever picked number 7 out of the thing, yeah, I can't remember who picked it, but good shout. I think it was Ali actually, or whichever one. No, he shouted number 4, and that's the one we've used first. Rhyperior, fighting is 1 point for fighting. Fighting is Nathan. Could be a set filler for you there, Nath. I know you're trying to collect these 3 sets, so they're not bad buy-ins for you. Green code anyway. I take it that music's alright then. I haven't got Sam the Soundman here tonight. I take it that's alright. Yank, you're probably the best one. Ask. It's not running too loud or too quiet underneath. And it shouldn't get blocked on the VOD after, because it should be, yeah, that's good then. As I say, about it being game music, apparently we can put it on, so. I would load some points up for you, Ben, for following, but unfortunately the cloud bot on the laptop's having an absolute stinker and doesn't want to load. So you should have a few points dropping in if you're sitting there watching. I think every 5 minutes the bot gives them. There you go, 350 points. Just if we had a Sean here, who normally sits on the stream with me, She normally chucks out like thousands of points. She'll give you like 10,000 and crap like that. She loves handing points out. I'm hoping she'll be better, and well, I keep saying some more. I think there might have been a card there that might have just sneaked in at the back. Yeah, the last one. Oh no, I thought there was a card in. I thought I saw something better than that. The Cinderace Hollow for Fire, which is point and pull. Again, if you're collecting the set though, Paul, which I think you said you were. We just need pull some for Alex at the moment, but at least you've got the Dragapults coming your way. You can pinch one off your off. They've got still be green code. They've got still be 15 a piece, haven't they? Those Dragapults, something. At least 10. Yamper reverse and Snorlax. We've got Snorlax. I think we've been given permission on steps as well to be able to rip up any Raticates we get. Onto some of you might think it's the good stuff. Definitely for she wants her own points. Well, I mean the Ditto's a loser one, so it's not a bad loser prize again. Back to front evolutions codes again. I'll keep them that way, and then we won't look at the colours. Exactly the same tins as last night, where we're getting the codes back to front. Yeah, the last guy, Benjay, he won with just 200 points in. Come in, I think he entered quite late as well. Put 200 points in, and the pot was about 120k or something. So he did have a good game there. Doug Trio, not a fantastic start. And an upside down code. And someone said last night as well, dual win, dual live working, but you need to put the username in the person you want to duel. So command duel, and then I think you need to put points after on how many you actually want. Hello, Lorna. Yeah, if you want to sort out any spares and bits and bobs, just sort between yourselves on Facebook or something and let me know what I've got to send to everyone. Magikarp reverse. And old Gary Hollow. If you've just tuned in, Lorna, it's just me tonight, as Sean's still not feeling very well, so instead you've got background filler music underneath, requested by Yank, Final Fantasy 7. Water, that's one for Martin. How many codes have I got there? I'm gonna have to space them out for the next break, which will go straight back to back into it if anyone is interested in watching Stefan's pulls. He's brought out the whole break, so every pull is his. But then if we actually fill out Lorna with all the cards, then she won't come into any of her evolution ones. As we've got a few more boxes still on the route. I'll save on to him and that. Bloody rat. Keep him there. I bet you're just wanting the Raticate to come out now so we can just rip him up. Where's Charizard? like to have some balls for Rip the Charizard, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. It's about time we got Paul. Alex, that's just made you not win the loser prize with Brock's Grit full art. There's only like 2 full arts or something. 2, maybe 3 full arts you can pull. I think it might only be 2 actually. Let me get the rat out of the way. Three. Yeah, Misty Determination, Brock, and I can't think of the ones. I'm sure you'll tell me in a minute. Is that one you stumbled on as well? Are you looking on Google? I can't think of who it is. Jesse and James, is it Jesse? I don't remember it being Jesse and James. No, yeah, you're lying. I'm sure it might only be the 2, you know. And then there's the... I think this camera's lagging. Is it still working for you? I won't pull a pack, but I'm not getting a... it's lagging behind. Just let us know if it's... I'll bear on a second. I don't know if it's dropped out on the Wi-Fi or not. Is it there? You working? I'm just gonna type. Yeah, I'm not getting a picture on the 2 packs are still here if that's working, but I'm not getting the play mat screen up. Is the play mat still working? If it is, I can just carry on. Play mat's dead. Sorry. Well, this is the first. Bear with me, I'm sorry about that. I think there's too much running in the background. I'm still not getting it there. But I don't want to have to... Yeah, if I restart the stream... broke £2. I'm just going to probably have to come off live a second and come back on, because it looks like the Wi-Fi might have gone out of it, but I don't understand because it's not blacked out. Unless I just turn... Remember, this might go black screen on you there. Right, got a black screen there now. We may be back. I'm still not getting the picture. Yeah, I need a new phone. Apparently iPhone 11 just isn't good enough for whatever iPhone I'm on. Bear with me, I'll stay on the stream for a second. At least you've got music off. Put this music up a little bit. The phone is connected, it is saying that it's connected. I'm glad we've got the music on now, to be honest. Keep it going. Right, fingers crossed that's just gonna... No, we've still got the same image, haven't we? So... Oh, sorry about that. I think I've had a new source in maybe. I'm just going to add it as a new source at the moment, see if that will help. If that doesn't help. still getting the same. So I am going to have to end the stream and come back on in a second. Best head back soon. Back on in like a couple of minutes and if not, then I'll go on in a while and drink up probably a second. Bear with me. I obviously won't touch the packs, just the other 2 packs.